What's up, everybody? I'm Happy Tom. This is Happy Dragon Games, and today we're going to play Control. Now, I wasn't planning on recording this game. It was just free on Steam the other day, and I was like, you know what? This is just going to be a game I can play in my free time and enjoy myself. But I turned it on, and this is the first thing I saw, and I was like, you know what? I've heard this is pretty, like, sci-fi and cool, and this looks pretty dope. So I was like, you know what? I want to share this with people. Because I think this can be a very interesting experience. Let's go headphones. Yeah, let's add some subtitles. I like knowing what they're saying. Let's get into it. Oh, you shouldn't stand still when people are trying to kill you. Remember that. It's important. Just in case you didn't know.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am.
Okay.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different. For each of us, it can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie, something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here.
Yeah, you are.
Why did you bring me here?
Well.
Hello?
I'm not
Anyone
always
here?
The best for foresight, but I can tell you, with almost absolute certainty, this shit's gonna be weird. Just strange. What's this? Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder: certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2 pencils. Wait, what? Don't you take my pencils away from me. Any object considered iconic representations of an archetypical concept, e.g. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All materials under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. What? internal lockdown in effect. This has some, like, trippy Resident Evil vibes. Like, Resident Evil but trippy. Expenditure summary. Executive Sector, Quarter 2. Major, staffing, surveillance, redacted, data center initiative, construction, redacted. Minor, office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted, mold removal, HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Okay. Whatever you say.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Okay. That seems healthy. Can I pull this? No?
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, it's a big old building, man. Man, these guys wanted their game to feel mysterious, and they succeeded. Redacted. A shark in his redacted. Although secure, redacted. Permission to redacted. Following basic protocol, redacted. Shoot to kill, redacted. Good luck. Attention all, redacted. Okay. That's a lot of good information for me. I learned a lot from that. Is there not a door?
Hello?
What? Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. I'm still waiting for them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. Okay. Better fill out those R4s. Sounds serious. I really don't want to meet whoever it is that is singing right now. Oh.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin johan helvetti. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I'm sorry, what?
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. if there's an axe murderer around.
I was fine with it, lady, until he started talking to your thoughts. Oh, static on a TV. That's always a comforting sign. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Was that there before? I feel like that wasn't there before, right? Right? Wait. Hold on.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Dope.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Yes. Here we go. This is this is what I needed. This right here. Okay. Dope. I guess this is me now. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Well, you know what I can't trust? A cart, apparently. My lord, I am a cart. This is cart-on-cart violence. Okay. Moving along. Well, that didn't sound good. What? I'm not a cart anymore.
Shit.
Oh.
Shit.
Well, that doesn't seem like a good thing.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Who's talking to you?
Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
Well, yeah, probably. I don't want the gun. Guns are bad. Yeah, he looks pretty dead. Isn't someone coming? I don't want the gun. I'm just gonna dance. Alright, I guess I'll pick up the gun.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one, ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
That's a good fucking question. Smack, huh?
The same gun.
Doesn't have a barrel.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Okay. Wanted to make sure that you use the gun to kill them. Generates ammo automatically. What's this? Ah! Smack! Smack!
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
What? Why? Why would you possibly be happy
Things
to
are
be
quieted
here?
down outside. Is it safe to go? You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
Get the fuck away!
Go away. Field research on Hiss entity. Hiss corrupted security guard. Confidential. Summary. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards use the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged hiss corruption? Does the hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupt individuals retain knowledge on use of their weapons. Refer to file redacted for full report. Okay. My gun! Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description. Para-utility. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to redacted. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the redacted, though their criteria is unknown. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis is redacted many forms throughout history. Redacted, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Verenostra, all weapons that redacted of their wielders. The objects of power are the convergence of forces based on collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. Can I?
Objects of power.
Okay. That was just the thing we watched. Reminder regarding drafting any public-facing material. While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words or phrases to use: in the service of his or her country, regret, proud, pride, will be remembered. Words or phrases to avoid: Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. Okay. So you're a bunch of dicks.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance.
I'm sorry, what?
Reach the hotline.
The hotline. Is that the third man? Okay.
Boom. Okay. Hey, accuracy boost. Personal mods, energy boost. Okay. Interesting. Alrighty. I'd really like to know what's going on. See, I'm really enjoying this, but I don't know what's going on? As I was saying, I really am enjoying this game. I just don't know what's going
Hissing
on.
sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Ah, what the hell is that? This architecture is something else, huh? Huh? Urban legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can be artificially redacted in popular culture using Redacted, our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of polarized folklore, AWEs that only occur on Redacted, a pair of scissors that consume human Redacted through 2 punctures on the Redacted. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4936942 for the full report. Okay. Okay, so this is where we went. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see what's going on in here. Okay.
Cleanse control points.
Interesting.
Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Okay. Well, alrighty then. I like more looking like regular
Holy
building.
shit. You did it. We did it.
Oh, fast travel and
Can
outfits.
you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
I mean, depends. Where's the intercom?
Please, talk to me. We saw you deal with the compromised agents. Is it safe to come out?
Is it this right here? I don't know what any of that is. I don't know where the intercom is. Aha!
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope. Emily Pope. I'm Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
You're telling me.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not
I
ready
just
to tell
walked
her
in.
about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Interesting.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse, over...
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. A few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
Sweet.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader.
No, you're a palm slappy.
Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.
So don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no...
There it is again. Our welcome message.
I want to go see what that is and if I can get into it. The big old circly area. No? Can't get through there? Fair enough. Examination of paranatural topics. Technological limitations of the oldest house. Summary. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our Bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any redacted signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. The power of collective unconscious is taken into account. It could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural redacted for the oldest house to redact them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the redacted to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Redacted agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Interesting. I don't have any clearance. Can't go that way. Man, that whispering really makes this creepy. Now, this might not be the most polished video game ever made, but man, it's the cinematic nature of it is just awesome. Still no clearance. Oh no. Getting ready for the bang bangs. What's this? Undefined reading. Week 83 report. Summary. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In-N-Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Lodge. Expenditures. Accommodation, $831.29. Meals, $714.84. Gasoline, $295.12. Minibar, $313.61. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms for each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Fair enough. Bam. Oh. I'm not gonna go that way yet. How about no on that for right now? Oh.
Overpowering here.
Okay, so I can't go that way.
You don't want me anywhere near it. I'm with you on that.
Okay, so I am going in here first. you yelling about, man? Oh, those are grenades. Machine God. I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Okay! Hiss barrier. The Hiss resonant field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. 1. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonant sources found in the vicinity. 2. Destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from another non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file redacted for full report. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Reload efficiency. Energy gained from headshots. Alrighty. Wins. God, it's so cool.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Fascinating. Alright, so it wants me to go through here, and that's exactly what we're going to do in the next video. But for now, I have been enjoying this. This is really weird. It scratches all those itchy parts of my brain that loves a good, you know, like psychological thriller kind of thing. Also tickles that, you know, acid mushroom loving part of my brain. So yeah, we're going to play some more of this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, y'all stay happy.